going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. As you can tell by the title, today's video is going to be a little freaking different, alright? Today's going to be like a little story time. We're going to make it real short, I usually take about 30-45 minutes to tell an average, 10-second story. So I'm going to keep this about as short and sweet as possible. If that fucking chicken makes one more noise, I'm about to walk outside and RKO that motherfucker. Anyways, now what I wanted to talk about today is the reality of having to work at fucking 9 to 5, okay? Now, specifically, I wanted to talk about the fucking coworkers, the L-ass coworkers that you have to fucking work with, okay? A lot of times, you'll get into a job, you try to get accustomed to it, and, you're getting familiar with everybody, trying to learn new faces, new names and all that, introduce yourself, it's kind of like going to school again. The only problem is you don't get to fucking pick what classes you're going to. No, you're just getting thrown straight into a fucking job, alright? Surrounded by a bunch of fucking hooligans and dumbasses. So I remember this one time, right? I'm working at this fast food restaurant, McDonald's to be specific, alright? I'm still waiting for my fucking sponsorship. Go ahead. I'm gonna need my 13 McChickens waiting at my door by the time I'm done with this video, alright? At this point, I was a manager. So I'm chilling in the office. It was a late night. I remember it was a swing shift, alright? I was working the afternoons, late night, end of the day was coming up. It's probably like 9, it was probably like 10, 11 p.m. or something like that. I'm putting all the money away, I don't really remember what the fuck my objective was back then. It was like counting all the registers or something like that. So I'm putting all the money away, right? And I remember it was me. We'd have one person on drive-through on one end and then one person on the back end. If you were working on the back end, you were doing like dishes and shit, right? Everybody else is doing their shit and I'm just in the office trying to get my fucking shit done. Bro, all of a sudden, right? I'm chilling in the office. I'm counting shit. I'm locked in right now, bro. I'm trying to get this shit done so I can go home and fucking play Fortnite back in 2016 Prime, right? Bro, I'm starting to turn, right? Because I'm hearing some shit to my side.
Yeah, turn around. Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Walking into the office, I'm hearing. I'm like, what the fuck is behind me right now, bro? Is this louder going on? What the fuck what's going on back here, bro? So I turn around, bro, and it's one of the employees I was working with, bro. I think she was like 19, maybe 20 at the time, bro. But I turn around and she's fucking bawling, bro, like crying. I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck happened? Like, I'm thinking like a customer said something, did something, threw a fucking extra large Dr. Pepper at her face or something. I don't know what the fuck went wrong, bro. I said, you alright? What's wrong, bro? Bro, she goes, the other manager took my phone. Bro, starts fucking breaking down, having a traumatic experience in front of me, bro. Like, so I remember at the time, right? You would have another manager working with you, and usually the one of the managers would leave earlier, like they leave like at 10, and then the other one that's in charge of like closing the store and shit, that one would leave like at 11 or 12 or something. The other one was still there. It was like 10. They were about to get off. Apparently, this fucking this woman was in the back on her phone, just fucking chatting, texting, or whatever you fucking did back in the day, bro. I don't know. But apparently she was on her phone and she just wasn't doing her job. So my coworker took it upon himself to become like a fucking teacher in middle school or elementary school and say, I'm gonna take her phone away. What the First of all, that shit made me fucking facepalm myself, bro. I was like, what the f is the plot with this, bro? Why would you... And then in her shoes, bruh, as soon as that happened, she started fucking bawling her eyes out, apparently. Started fucking throwing a tantrum, crying, bruh. And I have to deal with this shit. She comes into the office, she's fucking crying, bruh. She's like, oh, he took my phone away, and he won't give it back until I'm out. I was like, dude, what the fuck? And I was like, well, where's your phone at? And she was like, oh, he put it in the locker that, like, only the managers need the code to. So I unlocked the locker. I gave her some phone back, and I was like, alright, just try not to be on your phone. Just go ahead and get back to work. Bro, she's like fucking praising me. She's like, oh, thank you so much. I'm like, dude, what the fuck is going on right now, bro? This shit is not real. This is not real. What the fuck is this? Anyways, so she goes back to doing her job and shit, washing dishes. Homeboy, the other manager I was working with, he comes into the office, bro. He goes, did you just give her phone back? Obviously, as you can tell by the tone that I was using for my coworker, he was a little, you know what I'm saying? He was a little, like, he was a little, you know what I'm saying? He he liked Bubbles. Like, he loved Powder Puff Girls type shit growing up. Like, he wasn't like on no Power Rangers, no Scooby Doo, no Kids Next Door, no SpongeBob, bro. He was on, you know what I'm saying? He was watching them other cartoons. So he walks in, he goes, "Why didn't you give her phone back?" Bro, I'm fucking like brain rotting at this point, bro. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, bro? Why are we still like, why are we continuing this? Why is this a conversation that we're having right now? I'm not a fucking principal, bro. What's going on here, bro? I said, "Oh, bro, she was breaking down and crying and shit." So I just gave her shit back, bro. I was like, I mean, she about to be off anyway. He goes, "So you just make all the decisions around here?" And I was like, bro, what the fuck? Basically, the moral of the story, bro. I'm just trying to say, like, bro, every fucking 9 to 5 I've worked at, bro, it seems like you're just surrounded by high schoolers, bro. It just seems like another phase of high school, bro. Like, it's freshman year, sophomore year, you know, junior year, senior year, and then it just seems like it keeps fucking going. Every job you work at, there's gonna be those types of employees, bro. They just haven't matured yet. They haven't hit that element, that fucking peak yet, or whatever. I don't fucking know. That switch hasn't clicked yet, bro. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I was gonna keep this one short, so I'll go ahead and end it there. If you guys want to hear more story times, honestly, it probably won't matter what you guys say. I'm probably gonna keep doing these, just to let my fucking mind loose, get these thoughts out of my head. Hope you guys enjoyed. Later.